Welcome to the Feature of the Week, presented by Gamers R Us. This is Alex, and this week we are talking about State of Decay. The best way to describe State of Decay is Grand Theft Auto crossed with Left 4 Dead, crossed with, I guess, some elements of Tomb Raider, maybe. And it's largely just an open world game. But it's an open world game with persistent objectives. It's entirely flexible what you can do and what you want to do, and you can accept missions freely. But missions won't be around forever, so you have to be careful. This means that every playthrough you have, depending how long you want to go, is going to be unique. Because you're going to have different people die, you're going to have different situations where you set up bases. You may even set up bases in different places. I guess the base or the home front is one of the large focuses of the game because you have to go out and get supplies. Whether it be medical supplies, ammunition, food, construction supplies, which eventually can be used later to build different structures within your little base or homestead. The game allows you to follow the status of your homestead or base very easily. It has, a green bar. If it's full, you're, more healthy, essentially. And if it's, less than half, you might be in a bit of trouble. The status and the health, basically, of your homestead or base is very dependent on things like food, supplies, medical supplies, ammunition, general health, adding people or removing people if they get infected, and just generally accomplishing missions. Now, I did say before missions are variable, but there are some standard story missions that it seems you have to accomplish. But in general, I would say 90% plus of the missions that are available, or quests that are available, are completely elective. You can do them at any point, or you can just go explore the world, remove infestations, maybe run over a few zombie hordes with your car. And speaking of your car, you have to be very careful. They can't take a lot of damage, essentially. You drive through 3, maybe 4 zombie hordes, your car is going to be near totaled. So you really do have to kind of pick and choose your battles. Speaking of picking and choosing, you get to choose, actually, who you run out with. You can change who you play as based on, how much health they have, how tired they are. Sometimes people you have to switch to another character because the longer you go out, the less stamina you have, which makes it a lot harder to run away from zombies and a lot easier for zombies to catch you. And additionally, the more health damage you take over time while you're out, the less total health you have until you get back and swap out with someone and have a rest. State of Decay even has a full map setup which allows you to select objectives, like my current one, to go save a bunch of people and add them to the population of my base/homestead. This is a large part of the game, and it's very crucial. The more people you have, the more options you have going out, as well as the more options you have for people backing you up, and the easier it is to defend your base and homestead against zombies, or later on, it seems, human adversaries as well. The military distinctly becomes an adversary, and that actually is something which I would like to reflect on. Is in general, the story, while very open-ended, is actually quite gripping, and you can really get lost for hours and hours and have tons of fun playing this game. A lot of the time, I had to put it down simply because I had work to do, not because I really wanted to. I would recommend this to anyone who's a fan of survival horror, zombies in general, or even love Left 4 Dead. But I probably wouldn't let the kiddies play this one. Outside of the extreme blood and gore, there is a ton of salty language, and just in general very adult themes, very mature themes. For everyone else, you should really try State of Decay. It won't punch a huge hole in your wallet, and it's a ton of fun with a lot of replayability.